One quick one and then a little bit longer one. On cluster munitions, has the president made a decision on whether to send cluster munitions to Ukraine?
As Chairman Milley indicated, that is under active consideration. I do not have an announcement to make at this time. Our focus is on continuing to equip Ukraine with a wide range of munitions that they are using effectively as they bravely defend their country and their sovereignty against Russia's illegal onslaught, which has included war crimes and atrocities. That is our main focus. We have executed over 40 drawdowns to ensure that they can be as strong as possible, continue to defend their territory as effectively as possible.
And if I could just ask, on yesterday's meeting with the Prime Minister of Sweden, did they engage on the Quran burning situation? And then more broadly, coming out of that, does the president believe that Sweden's accession can be completed, that an agreement could come to terms before the NATO summit next week?
When it comes to the Quran burning, we found this action offensive, and we agree with the government of Sweden, which called it inappropriate. Demonstrations such as this one could create an environment of fear that impacts the ability of Muslims and members of other religious minority groups to freely exercise their right to freedom of religion or belief. The United States also supports freedom of expression and the right to peaceful assembly, which are elements of any democracy. As the Swedish Justice Minister said, Sweden has strong protections for freedom of expression. At the same time, quote, "The fact that it is allowed does not in any way mean that we have to support what is said." That is something the president identifies with as a proud member of faith himself. He respects other faiths. He respects everyone's right to exercise their faith. He wants people to respect his faith. And when it comes to Sweden and NATO, the president continues to strongly support Sweden joining the security alliance. I'm going to underline that they have met all of the commitments they made on the margins of the Madrid NATO summit last year, including when it comes to counterterrorism policy. He hopes that Turkey and Hungary will support them joining the security alliance because their values are aligned with NATO's values. They will contribute to the security of every member and to the security environment in Europe. I'm not going to put a time frame on it, but he wants that to take place as soon as possible for our mutual benefit.